on with anyone. I'm on. Have a look.
Yeah. Give me just.
That's cool. I'm just trying to document everything.
Okay.
I don't want to speak with you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
What's going on there? We're getting harassed. We're just being like them standing up. We're not going around and saying things to them. Okay?
We need your support. We're trying to get you out here. You gotta come out
you
here.
have my patrol car right here?
I would love it. You don't mind? I don't
mind doing that as long as we can, as long as everybody's staying home. I don't mind doing that.
We are trying to.
Okay, just
Here, you down?
So if something happens and I gotta go, then I gotta go. But I don't have a problem doing anything.
She harassed me on that side.
What did she say to you, man?
And she just poking us saying, what's wrong with you? You want socialism, communism? We're not going there. I say, talk to my back and I'll turn away. Because we don't want to.
We really don't.
We want to show that we're different. And then if we have to bring your help to help us out, because we don't want to get down to their level, okay? And they are being verbally abusive to our president and to everyone that doesn't think like them.
Okay,
It's sad that we can't even think for ourselves.
I gotta be honest with you. Just you may have seen this person back and forth quite a bit. I'll be honest with you. Just to clarify, I've heard of anything like that. I haven't seen any services. Okay,
Not
witness or anything?
You know. Well,
anything
I
to
think
do
what,
or witness?
it's not that anything, they keep accusing me of trying to push a woman out into traffic.
you know what?
Yeah.
The balloon's getting bigger. Honestly, if you didn't, you didn't. I didn't see anything. That's not necessarily okay. The best I can tell you to do is, like I don't know what you were telling them earlier. What I said was, I'm very happy that we had as many people here as we did previously. I mean, everybody feels very passionately about this one way or another. You're not going to find someone that doesn't care. And I'll be honest with you, and I know that as many people as we've had, this is literally, this is the first I'm hearing about any problem. So honestly, right, whichever side of the debate you're on, I got to admit I'm very impressed that as many people got here as they did, and everybody stayed calm. If it'll diffuse the situation, I'll stay here as long as I can. I don't have a problem.
I want you to see for yourself. Okay. How we just stand there.
I mean, that's what they wait for you to leave.
But you gotta realize that when I was here just a few seconds ago, we'd all spoken. I pretty much understood that you guys were to stay on this side, let them stay on that side, everything would be fine. And now I see you guys going over that side.
Oh no,
Nobody. Don't get me wrong. Nobody's required to stay one side or the other. I just thought there's been a gentleman's agreement. Okay, now were they physically pushing you, or were they just kind of crowding you out with more people getting in the way?
And even actually putting their signs in front of you and then going up
But
quiet.
if like I don't know how this happened, we don't have any problem.
I have a problem. I'm sorry. I have a problem. I felt like this is a time for everybody, them to speak their right and I can speak my right. I do not want to be harassed. I do not want to be told how to think or what to do.
Agreed.
And they don't seem to understand that.
Okay.
And that is the bulk. Screaming, calling us Nazis and socialists and stuff like that.
Okay,
That is not.
It is a protest. You're going to protest each other.
If I'm standing there, this woman moves up, and I couldn't see her. She got up
She's
this,
poking you on the back.
up this close, and then,
Which is what I saw.
yeah, and I didn't know she was back, and I went like that, and she started screaming, assault.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. Listen,
Yeah, you're accusing
No,
someone
hang on a second.
you're on a crowded corner. You both want the same real estate.
Right.
It's going to be bumpy.
Right,
That's
but
just going to
now
happen.
they're saying I
And
was
by
trying
bringing
to
yourself
push
out
her
here,
into the crowd.
by bringing yourself out here, you're putting yourself at that risk of that type of thing to happen.
Right.
Do you agree?
Well, I don't think somebody should be falsely accused.
I'm not talking about
Believe me, you're preaching the choir on that one.
I'm just saying.
We all get. We
I'm
get
saying
falsely
you
accused.
step over her rights.
What are your rights? Your
When I
rights.
falsely accused.
Okay, hold on a second. You have all the right to free speech, okay, and free assembly as long as you're not violating somebody else's civil rights. The short version is you have all the right to swing your arms around until you hit somebody else in the nose. Okay, so I understand completely. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen any of that. If it'll diffuse the situation, then I'll sit here. I don't have a problem.
But if somebody accuses me of
I'm not talking about even accusing.
Okay, well,
I'm
I'll
talking
be
about
honest.
people tapping you on the back.
Okay. The only people that have called us are you two. So for that to turn into an accusation, Assuming it'd be the bigger person. No, hey, I
I
understand.
know I think they're gonna put all kinds of stuff out there
Okay,
on
well,
the internet
there's-
that is just not. But what I want, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they're accusing me of a crime. that I
Okay,
didn't
well,
do.
the thing is they
they're
can,
behaving like
if they're accusing you of something, that's got to be an accusation. If they're accusing you of a crime, they're gonna have to call us to do that. Okay, and at which point we'll have to do an investigation. We'll go from there. Okay. Pretend for a tenth of a second that I'm not a police officer standing here in front of you in uniform. Okay. Let's say I called you something horrific, or you called me something horrific. If all you're doing is calling me names, with all due respect, ma'am, I don't know you. You don't know me. Who cares?
Exactly. That's how I feel.
You know, when people call you names, when does it come to where they cross the line when they are getting in your face?
Every situation's different.
Okay, well, what do you do when they're getting in your face?
Getting in my face?
Yes.
Me as a police officer, since everywhere I go there's a gun. Yeah, now we have a problem.
Okay, I've had a
Are
problem with that.
you telling me you're carrying a gun?
No, I'm telling you, I have a problem with
Okay.
people getting into my face.
Unfortunately,
That's happening, officer.
I understand. I've told you I'm more than
And I'll go on the record for that.
Okay, no, I'm more than happy to
If
park
you're
my car.
here, I would stay away from this.
That's why we're moving, and they keep following us.
Okay, well, I don't see anybody.
I can tell you if you're gonna stand right here and leave the police car here, I guarantee they're not gonna come over here.
Should we move over
Good.
here?
Okay, we'll move over here.
Come on down
Okay,
here.
bear with me here. Isn't that what when
That's
I
all
was
I
here
wanna do.
before? No, I understand that, but I was here before, and you guys told me you were going to do that. Now,
We do,
I'll-
but they keep pushing us off.
Okay, I know that, but I mean, you guys told me you were going to stay here, and then you walked over there. You're free to walk wherever you want, but you can't tell me that they're pushing you when you guys said you were going to stay here, and then you walked over where they were. Okay, you know what? I understand that. It's a protest. That's going to happen. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to park
They're
my
getting
patrol
in
car
our
right.
face, doing more than time.
Okay, well, I'm going to park my patrol car right over here. Okay,
Okay.
and we'll stay calm, cool, and collected. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay.
See what I mean?
Hang on. Hey guys.
So if you're so afraid for your safety, why'd you guys go back there in the first place?
Excuse me, I don't want to discuss
Okay,
anything.
you have the right
This
to
is the
know.
officer. Thank
I was
you.
just
Thank you.
wondering.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to her now. That's fine. You don't have to answer. I was just wondering because you guys called the police in the first place, and that's cool. If you guys felt uncomfortable, you're supposed to do that. But then why would you go back in the same situation if it was
I'm
so?
trying to get those guys to come back over here, our group.
It didn't look like that.
Well, I told him what I'm upset about is that he accused me of a crime.
He didn't accuse you of
He
crime.
accused
Like he
me of
said, you have to
trying
call the
to-
police to
They're never gonna
accuse you.
agree. Never gonna agree.
He accused me of trying to push someone into traffic, and I would like.
Sharon, don't even.
Okay, but that's fine.
Now, I understand if you guys.
He's reasonable.
I understand if you guys don't like being accused. I didn't see it. I turned around. That's why I'm not saying what happened.
gonna tell you
It'll be
what
on film. And you know what? I'll decide when it shows up on the internet. It'll show up on the internet. We can all decide. But what I'm saying is, yeah, let's just. If we all just stay on either sides, then you guys are just, you're poking the cage,
But I'll tell
going
you,
over
if I
there like
find
that.
Something that is libel or slander on that, there will be some.
Slander
Oh yeah.
for your name, like slandering your.
Oh yeah.
So who do you represent?
And I know the legal system, and I will do it.
Sharon?
Okay.
Just don't.
All right. Well, you guys have a nice
Good luck.
day.
Have a